Hello, everybody. Welcome to my weird and wonderful world. And today I'm kind of talking about something again, a little personal. The long weekend is coming up, and I will be doing some more lighthearted, much more fun videos for you. I still want to talk more about music. Now, this wasn't the video I planned on making. It's just the video that kind of I felt I should kind of want to make. And again, if you see the title, okay, is a little bit misleading, maybe that it is not about them, it is about me. It is always about me because it's my channel and I'm going to talk about the things that are, kind of bothering me. But what I'm talking about is me getting over certain hangups that I have. Now, disclaimer first before I begin that this is not about any particular person. I am not throwing anybody under the bus. It is an amalgamation. I will say it is an amalgamation of a few different negative energies that I encounter around me in different aspects, and I will allude to certain things that I overheard. My point of view. This is completely my point of view, and these are. And I'm addressing what I want to address is not their behavior but my hangups about their behavior, okay? And that it's on me. It's not on them. It's on me to change my hangups on about how I perceive certain things. Not saying that I like or agree with certain things that they do in particular, okay? But it's just yeah, it's up to me. It's my responsibility because it's never about what other people do. It's always about how you relate to what other people do. That's how I see it and how I kind of want to behave. Now, just something that happened a while back, and I might leave the original story for you to find up here, where I had an altercation with somebody, you know, a coworker, and in the wrong. Okay, originally I was in the wrong. I was complaining excessively. It was a really nasty busy day. I was getting like over like I swear over 20, like 2 dozen, over 2 dozen big heavy rims. I had no room to put the merchandise on the pallets, and I was getting overwhelmed. I was getting stressed out, and I was trying to vent that stress, at nobody in particular. And then somebody complained that I was complaining, and then there was, I was frustrated. So and but the next day, I go in to apologize because I am a good person, and I don't, and I knew I was in the wrong. I could hear myself in my head on my bike ride back home after that shift, that I was in the wrong, of course, and I wanted to apologize. The next day I go and I attempt to apologize for my behavior, cause which is was in the wrong. And what do I get? A hand in my face and saying, "Nope, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it." And that started, and then from then on, I knew where I stood. I knew what how it gave me an idea of what type of people I was dealing with there. The get her done types that don't really care about decorum or being professional. Just get her done however you can. And the other type of behavior that kind of bothers me, and again, I want to stress that this is my hang up and it's something I need to deal with. And me talking about it on my channel is me kind of venting in a way. I'm not ranting. I am sort of venting in a way to kind of release it and get rid of it, and so that it doesn't bother me anymore, and that I'm kind of also psychoanalyzing myself at the same time, trying, because I do like people. It's nothing personal. It's not personal against them. I'll give you a scenario. Now, every once in a while, I'll have you know, I'll get help for building my palace. Now, it's when I need the help that I don't get it, okay? That I really don't get it. If you see me scrambling and struggling to get that product off of the belt and onto a pallet, I'm running out of room. There's tons of boxes everywhere. You see me, just moving, like, that's when I need help. But other time I don't need help, and okay, I would appreciate the help, but the help when I sometimes get it has they will have an annoyed look on their face, like they're annoyed that they have to help a poor helpless me, that, oh, I'm not doing my job fast enough. It's early in the mind you, it's early in the shift. There's still plenty of time to go. It's not that busy. I don't need the help. I'm pacing myself and enjoying my shift, okay? I'm just not gonna go and herky jerky just start monkey building a skid just because, Like it's like that get her done attitude. And but it's that resentment I'm getting it, like I didn't ask you to help me. I don't need your help. Why, you're doing my job for me. Why are you doing my job for me? Is it really your job? Like, help those who need the help. But if you can see that they don't need the help, you know, it's not that I don't mind the help. It's just that I don't need that attitude, that look on your face. I know you're not saying anything. You're not making strange noises or anything like that. You're not hooping and hollering, but mm, yeah, you just like, I don't understand that resentment. Such the It's just the okay. If I could express the emotion that I'm getting, it's the and they're so, and you can see on their faces they're just so, like, so, I don't know, programmed and just going through the motions of I can't describe it, and I don't want to go anymore. But again, it's just my perception. It's my perception. It's my hang up. They're just doing what they're doing, and their look on their face is just their look on their face. And there's no reason for me to take it personal. And it really isn't. And I'm not saying that, and I'm not blaming them, and I'm not criticizing them. I'm saying that, why is this bothering me? Why should just be accepting the help, even though, it's not I'm not completely finished yet. I'm 90% finished. Remember, we've only been there for an hour, okay? We still got 3 4 hours to go. I don't need to throw tires up on top of the skid willy-nilly, when I don't need to, I want to I'll prefer waiting for the proper boxes. If I don't get them, then yeah, at the end, when we're at the end there, about a half an hour before I know we're going to be done, I will, I do make it a point, not at the first. You'll see that I put bags and stuff that are too fragile to put on the bottom of a skid. I will put them under the belt to go, to put on for later, right? But I always do put it on. Nothing ever gets left behind under that belt. And it's like, and also it's like, am I in an invalid when you're not around? Am I suffering and not getting my job done when you're not around? No, I do my job in a timely manner. I take the allocated time that I have, and if I am scrambling, and I do scramble, you never see me ever stop the belt. Never, 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 never. And I do keep my complaining to a minimal, but there are some who have been, like, really excessively complaining, okay? And they do, even though they do have the right to, I mean, they do have a point about what they're complaining about, and I understand and I do get it, but that's not how we work at that place. That's not how things are run. If things were run the way they're supposed to be run, like really strict, it would be a completely different job. It would not be I mean, you got to take the bad with the good, and vice versa. And there's going to be aspects of the job that's going to be stressful. There's going to be aspects of the job that you're dealing with some strong personalities that have a very strong opinion about others, and what they think of others and that. And I don't want to criticize any individual. And again, I'm making it is this these are amalgamations of a few different negative characters. They're just spreading negative vibes, and unintentional, I guess, and they're just being themselves. But you can tell they're miserable. You can and it permeates from them, and it's like I need to be the better person and not let it affect me. And I will be better. I'm not like this is another step forward of me, in like getting being at peace with doing what I have to do at my work. I don't mind the job. I really don't. I don't dislike the job at all. I mean, it isn't a job that I wanted. It isn't a job that I really, that is designed for a type of person like me. I need to be in a more creative environment. I need to be doing something creative. I know I could be so well off and successful, and if I just had an opportunity to be in an environment that would be able to cater to my creative nature, and be able to unleash, because you can see, you know I'm taking this to heart because I'm a very creative person. I don't see things the way other people do, and I don't want to criticize other people, and I don't want to be criticized by other people. I just wish that we could all get along, do our work to the best of our abilities, and try to, I don't know, live. No, I don't know. I'm done with this. Okay, I just had to take an opportunity to, like I said, to vent a little bit, and get out my grievances, but not take it out on them. Again, it's not them, it's me. That will be the title of my of this episode. It's not them, it's me. And I'm working on being this is the purpose of my channel too. It's about, you know, being a better person, and promoting that in other people. Like, I want to see people not just be a better person, but to be happy and to be, and successful. I still think that we could have a more idealistic world where we all work together, and we weren't so opposed to different ideas and different, that we find a middle ground, that middle mode where we can just all coexist, and where we can embrace our identities without mutilating ourselves at the same time, in order to try to find our identity. If you have to mutilate yourself in order to find your identity, there's something wrong there. That's society failing us in some way, shape, or form. So, I don't want to ever see ill will come to anybody. I don't want to ever see anybody bringing other people down. And we can all bring each other up. We're all special in our own way. We just have to find a way to find that and cultivate that from each other. Okay, now I'm throwing in some philosophy here, but you know how I feel about this. You know how I love people, and I just don't like seeing people miserable, and I want to see people, be better. in every way, shape, and form. Okay, okay, I'm done. I'm done. I love you all. I please, as always, please just be safe. Take care. I will see you on the flip side, and please, everybody, have a great day, evening, morning, night, afternoon, wherever you may be. Peace, everybody. And you know I mean that. Peace.